Once again, we've got to the end of the month and it is a mad dash to figure out if I can actually finish my TBR or not. Hi everyone, my name's Chloe, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here today. Today is the start of a new weekly reading vlog. It is Monday the 25th of April. So I have got 6 days left of the month, including today. And I have got to finish 3 books. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to do this. So this month's TBR was all picked by other people. I did not have a say in any of these books. And that means that I have done a silly thing. I have basically read all the ones that I'm most interested in from that TBR at the beginning of the month and left the ones that I'm least interested in till the end of the month. So I am now stuck with ones that I feel like I might struggle a little bit more to read. Well, actually, I should rephrase it a little bit because it's not necessarily that I'm least interested to read them. I'm actually reading at the minute, and I'll get on to thoughts of this in a minute, but I'm reading Nevermore, Trials of Morrigan Crow by Jessica Townsend. This one is on my TBR because it's a book I've been putting off. I did actually get to pick this one, but it was one that Lisa had put on my TBR as an option, but then I actually got to choose which one I read. And the only reason that I'm sort of a bit cautious of that one is because it's middle grade, which is not what I normally read. I then have got Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller, which I actually really, really want to read, but I just don't know if I'm in the mood for it at the minute. I don't know how like heavy or like hard to read it's going to be. I'm hoping it's got a fairly easy writing style, but I honestly don't know because I've not read any Madeline Miller before. And then I have Foundryside by an author whose name I cannot remember off the top of my head. It's a triple barrel name and I can't remember what it is. 1 second. Which is by Robert Jackson Bennett. And that one I've heard things about vaguely, but I honestly have no clue whatsoever. It's the one that I was sort of least aware of when I got this TBR. So I've clearly put that one off till the end of the month when I probably should have got it out the way fairly early on. But like I said, I have actually started reading Nevermore and I'm really enjoying this. I'm about 100 pages in and I, like I said, don't really read a lot of middle grade, so I was a bit like unsure of what to expect. But I'm just finding it really fun and I want to know what is happening in this world. So that's where I'm at the minute. I'm hoping that I can carry on. I'm hoping I can get like another 100 pages of this read tonight and then read another 200 tomorrow and then I'll be done with it. And then read Song of Achilles like Wednesday, Thursday, and then read Foundryside Friday, Saturday. I don't know if this is actually going to happen, but that's what we're aiming for. I have got audiobooks for a lot of these, so fingers crossed that will help. But we will see. I'm not going to talk too much else now because I really need to tidy my room so that I can get in bed because I'm back to work tomorrow. I've been off for the last 4 days. So I'm going to go and do that and we'll catch up with you guys probably tomorrow with hopefully some thoughts, some actual thoughts on Nevermore. I will tell you, like I said, I'm enjoying it at the minute, but I'll tell you proper thoughts tomorrow. So I'm having a slight identity crisis because I've just finished middle grade and I gave it 5 stars and I don't know what's happening to me. It is Tuesday evening. I have finished reading Nevermore. I've been watching Lisa's Sprints and I've just finished it on that. And I gave this 5 stars. I really, really enjoyed it. I just kind of got lost in it very, very quickly. There's not really much to say. It's just really fun. There's trials in here. It's just fun, basically, is the best way to describe it. It's basically about this girl called Morrigan Crow who has always been told that she's cursed, and when it gets near her 11th birthday, she's going to die. And then what ends up happening on her birthday is that she actually gets whisked away to this magical world and she has to do this series of trials to get into something called the Wonder Society, and things kind of go from there. And it's just really, really fun. It's like the middle grade adventure series that you always want in life. It's really good. So yes, I just gave that one 5 stars. I'm going to have to buy the sequels now. There are 3 out so far, but I believe it's going to be quite a long series. But as far as I know, it's kind of, I think it's like smaller series within a bigger series. Like I think, I could be wrong, but I think the first 3 is like 1 arc and then there's going to be another arc and then another one. It might be 9 in total. It's something like that anyway. But yeah, that is pretty much my update for today. I'm now going to start reading Song of Achilles. A little bit of a mood change here, but I'm actually really excited for this one. Like the more I thought about it, the more I really, really want to read this. So that is the plan. I actually need to edit my vlog tonight, though it's like 10 o'clock now. I'm going to try and edit my vlog and then read a little bit of Song of Achilles tonight and then power through some more of it tomorrow. Hello. It's Friday. I have no idea when I'll last update this vlog. Possibly Tuesday. I mean, I'm hoping I've updated at least once since I started it. Honestly, have no idea though. What was I reading last time? Was I reading Raven Boys? I'd finished Raven Boys. I must have updated on Tuesday. Sorry, I'm rambling. I've read an entire book since I last spoke to you. I read all of The Song of Achilles. I loved this book. I gave it 5 stars. It was just very beautiful. I did know the story a little bit going into it, so I was ready for some pain, which is fine. But it did hit me right in the feels, and I really, really enjoyed this. I read it 2.5 days. It took me to read this, like sort of going to work in between as well. And I probably could have read it quicker, but I just wanted to savour it because it was one of those I just liked reading at that slightly slower pace. I say slower, it was still in 2.5 days, which is quicker than I've been reading a lot of things recently. So yeah, really, really enjoyed this one. And I now have 1 book left on my actual TBR, MASH TBR, and I have 2 books left that I'm like in the middle of. So I'm currently... I've been listening to the audiobook, as the AirPods, of Foundry Side. I'm about 150 pages in now, I think. I'm enjoying it. There is like one kind of plot device that's irritating me a little bit, but I am enjoying it. It's basically a heist book. It's a city where there are these magical items that only the really powerful control, and then the main character is a thief, and she ends up going to steal something and then finds out that it's related to all these other magical items, and an adventure goes from there. And yeah, the setup's good. Like I said, there's just one plot device that's just feeling a little bit too convenient, but we will see where it goes from here. And then I am also listening to Dragon Keeper. I keep wanting to say Dragon Haven. It might be Dragon Haven for all I know. It's the first one in the Rainwild Chronicles. I'm hoping that I'll finish both of them by tomorrow, but if not, I will at least have finished Foundry Side, and then Dragon, whatever it's called, is not on my official TBR, so it's okay if I roll that over, although that'll be 2 months that I'll have rolled something over into the beginning of the next month, and in my brain it just doesn't sit right not having everything finished by the last day of the month. But I do actually still need to film my TBR for next month. I decided to redo all of my TBR MASH board, and have had 2 months to do that now because I had a different board last month for picking the prompts that were for this TBR picked by friends. So I had 2 months since I last used the main board, and I decided to do those prompts yesterday. So I printed them all off yesterday, but I'm laminating them as well so they last a little bit better than the last ones. And I got 60 new prompts, so it's taken a while to do all of that, especially because I don't actually have a laminator. So I've got laminating sheets and an iron, and that's how I've done it. It's been fun, but the prompts are all made now. I was hoping to film it tonight, but obviously that's not happening because it is now 9 o'clock and I just want to sit down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up early tomorrow and film it, edit it, upload it all in one day. You should have hopefully already seen it if I've done everything correctly. And I have an idea of what I want to put on my TBR, so I'm actually really excited to film it because it should be a good TBR. I'm doing Royal Readathon hosted by the lovely Becca and Liv, and yeah, I'm excited for it because it's couples edition, so it means I get to put a lot of romance in, and I'm in a romance mood because I've read this month with me reading a lot of stuff that I didn't necessarily pick, although I've enjoyed a lot of it. I kind of just want something that's easier, less daunting for me to go into, because I was worried going into a lot of these that I wouldn't like them. So yeah, excited for that. I also need to film a wrap up of my haul this weekend, and oh good god, this haul, I keep thinking it's going to be a small haul, and then I came home today and I had 5 books delivered. 3 of them were not my fault because 2 of them were from Fairy Loot. One of them I'll actually show you. One of them I'm not going to unbox because I can't remember to get it out right now, but it's the adult Fairy Loot box that they do now. Well, I say book only subscription actually. And then the other one is something I got on the Fairy Trove sale, and it is the Fairy Loot edition of Once Upon a Broken Heart, which, I mean, I was unsure about this pink, but it's actually nicer in person than the pictures, and all the extra stuff on it is beautiful. So I'm very happy that I have that, and now I'm happy I managed to get hold of that. But then also I have got 3 books from the lovely Lisa because I sent her a load of books that she wanted from an unhaul pile that I had, and she bought me some stuff off my wish list as a swap. So I got these free, which are all sequels to things that I've read this month. So thank you for providing me with the means to carry on those series. And I have the second one in The Raven Cycle, the sequel to Nevermore, and the second Firefly book as well. So thank you, Lisa. But yeah, right now I'm gonna go and get ready for bed. I'm still dressed from work, and sit down with Foundryside, try and read some. It's bank holiday weekend again this weekend, so I get Monday off, which means I can just power through and read. I should hopefully have a good start to my May TBR, which will be the very end of this vlog. It's a good job I have the audiobook of Foundryside, because apparently I'm not allowed to hold a book at the minute. I am being held hostage by a dog. Not complaining about it though. It's been a while since he's given me snuggles. Okay, so it's Saturday morning. I have filmed TBR Bash. I now need to edit it, but I also kind of want to film another video really quickly because it needs to be done, and while I've got makeup on I might as well do it now. Oh, that TBR Mash was, yeah, to be honest, like, it's an ambitious TBR, but it's also a lot of contemporaries, so we will see. Please go and watch it if you haven't already. I'll leave the link somewhere. I probably won't. I'll forget to put it in. But yeah, I'm going to film this other video, which you won't have seen yet, so I'm not going to say, but there will, actually no, I'm going to film another video which you won't have actually seen yet, but there will have been an announcement to do with this other video that I'm also going to link down below, because that one's going up on Sunday. But yes, there is another part of it coming on my channel and a couple of other people's channel, so I'm going to film that one now, and then I will edit, and then I will get back to reading, and then I'm going to be done with my TBR. I'm going to finish this TBR. I'm going to do it. I've listened to some of the audiobook for Dragon Keeper while I was getting ready. I'm enjoying that audiobook a lot more than Foundryside. I haven't given you my thoughts on Foundryside. I've got really, really bored. There's a lot of info dumping, and I'm just not enjoying it. It's not awful, like there's bits of the world and magic and things like that that I enjoy. I'm just not liking how the story's been told. So I'm listening to the audiobook and I'm not taking it in because I'm not enjoying how it's told. So it's probably going to be like a 3-star. I don't think it's quite a 2, because like I said, there are things I enjoy, but it's going to take like another hour to listen to the audiobook, so I'm nearly done. I'll get through it, but I kind of just want it to be over. Sorry, Ashley. Thank you for picking it, but it's just not for me. Hello, really quick update because it's fairly late on Saturday evening, but I did just want to let you know how I did with my TBR today. So I did manage to finish Foundryside. I gave it 3 stars. I feel like I'm being slightly generous because the thing is that I know it's not a bad book. I know that I can understand why people would like it. It's just not a book for me. So, like, if I was rating it purely on sort of, like, personal feelings for it, I'd probably give it a 2. But because I know that it's not a bad book and I can appreciate that there are some things that are good about it, I'm just not enjoying it. I've given it a 3, so it's sort of middle of the road. So the enjoyment side of it has knocked it down to a 3, but like I said, because I can appreciate some of like the more technical, like the writing and things like that, I haven't knocked it completely down to like the level that I actually enjoyed it, if that makes sense. So it was just very middle of the road for me. So, but I'm glad I finished it, because it meant that obviously I finished my TBR for the month. I still have got about 150 pages left of Dragon Keeper. I don't think I'm going to finish it tonight, but if I finish it first thing in the morning, I'm just going to count it towards April, because I've read the vast majority of it in April. I'm actually enjoying this one more than I thought I would, because basically it is the first in a new Robin Hobb series. Well, it's not, it's the first in this new section of like the larger Realm of the Eldlings, and this is the one that generally is people's least favourites from what I've heard. It is another sort of all new bunch of characters, although some of the characters from the live ships traders have come into it already, but you do have a new cast of characters. It is set in the Rain Wilds, which is a place that we've not really explored that much before. We've heard of it, but we've not explored it too much, and basically I know there are some pacing issues with this series. So what it was is that it's 4 books, but I believe it should have only been 3. Robin Hobb did want to do like another trilogy, but I don't know if the publisher just wanted to have something out quicker. So this one isn't like the full story that it should have been. The ending should have had stuff from the second book in it as well. And that's why the books in this series are a little bit shorter in general, is because it should have been 3 books and it's been spread out into 4. But I think that's going to become more of an issue as I get to the very end, because I feel like what I've heard from it is that it's not going to have like a payoff at the end of it, because it's not actually the end of this part of the story at all. But the actual like storyline itself I'm quite enjoying. It's all about the dragons that were introduced in previous series and kind of what is going to happen with them, and I'm finding it really interesting. There's also like, I'd heard as well, like someone before had described that this was supposed to be like her young adult series, which I'm not seeing at all, because fairly early on there's like talk of sexual abuse in there. So it's actually probably the Robin Hobb series that I would like most give trigger warnings for, because yeah, like quite early on there's some not great scenes in it. So not quite sure where people have got young adult. The only thing I can think is that the characters are younger, but then again, so is Fitz in the earlier books. So I don't know, but I am enjoying it, like I said, more than I thought I would. I kind of went into it with lower expectations, and I don't know if it'll get a 5-star like the majority of the other Robin Hobb books have. Again, I think if it had a good ending, it would, because I'm really enjoying it at the minute. But just because I know that it's not going to have that satisfying ending, I'm thinking it's probably going to be a 4. But it might be one of those where if I read the series like all in one go, it could be a 5-star series. Just reading them individually, it's a 4. Just because of where the endings, just because of where the cut-off points are. But we will see. Anyway, I'm rambling because I'm tired, so I'm gonna listen to a little bit more of this book before I go to sleep, and then yeah, tomorrow morning I will go straight back into it and I'll have it finished first thing. And then tomorrow I have like no plans other than filming my wrap up and my haul, which should only take about an hour, and then I'm gonna read. I'm hoping to get off to a good start with my TBR for May. Just filmed my TBR today. I filmed, edited and uploaded it all in one day, and there's the actual main TBR isn't ambitious, but all the extra stuff I want to read is. So there's fair amount of contemporary romance, and I'm just in the mood to sit and read that all day tomorrow. So I think that's probably the plan. Hello, it is Sunday. I don't think I've updated you at all today, but I thought I probably should, because I have finished a book. And I have nearly finished another one, which I've not even spoke about at all. I don't have them to hand because I'm kind of barricaded in, because I've just filmed my haul and I have a lot of books around me, and I'm literally like barricaded in where I sit in front of my bookcases. But I finished Dragon Keeper. I can never remember the name of it. I finished Dragon Keeper this morning. I gave it 4 stars. Basically, I've just spoke about this in my wrap up, but basically it is to do with where the ending is. Like, there isn't enough plot for it to be a 5. Like, it's 1 point under being a 5-star on core pile, and it's because of the plot, because what is happening is really good, but there's just not enough that's happened because it ends in a really weird place. But I did enjoy it more than I expected to, because I thought it was really not going to be good at all. And I actually, if it was a full-length novel it was supposed to be, I think I would have given it a 5-star. I think I would have absolutely adored it. So we will see how the rest of the series goes from here. I have then also read pretty much the entirety of The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. I wanted something quick and easy to start off my reading month, and started reading this. I was watching Becca Fowles sprints all day, and she was actually reading the same book. She's finished it already. I have about 50 pages left. I'm really enjoying it. It is just a fun contemporary romance, and it's exactly what I needed right now. I love both of the main characters, and there's not much else to say. It's just a really fun romance book. So I'm going to pack up the books that I've talked about in my haul, and I'm going to go and get back to reading The Unhoneymooners. Oh, actually, I should mention that we just had an announcement today, though. There was the premiere of the announcement for the Marvelathon, which is a readathon which is hosted by Lisa. I'm going to link the announcement video down below, because you may see a familiar face as one of the team captains. Hello. I think I said yesterday that I was filming something that I couldn't talk about, but I would be able to talk about by the time this video went up. Yes, I am one of the captains for Marvelathon. I am the captain of Team Scarlet Witch. It's going to be the winning team. come on, I'm not competitive until it comes to things like this. So Becca literally messaged the group chat earlier and was like, I apologise for how competitive I'm going to be, and I'm like, oh no, it's fine, same. So yeah, please join me on the winning team. I've already seen a couple of people saying that they are signing up to Team Scarlet Witch, and I'm very happy to have you all. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun. There will be a video going up after this one. It's gonna go up on Friday with our team prompts, and I'm gonna try and recruit you all into Team Scarlet Witch. And yeah, it starts in June, so I'm sure I will talk about it plenty before it gets to that point. But I'm really, really excited, and I'm really happy that Lisa asked me to be a part of this. So, right, I'm going to go and read because I really, really want to finish this book. I'll probably do like one more clip just to wrap up what my final thoughts are on that book, and then that will be the end of this vlog. I come to you to end this vlog in my snuggly clothes because I was tired. It is now Monday evening. I did end up finishing The Unhoneymooners yesterday. I read it all in one day. I ended up giving it 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I feel like I probably gave you thoughts already, but I just really loved the like sort of banter, and it was very much like the main couple kind of enjoyed having like little arguments with each other, and I just really loved sort of the back and forth between them. So yeah, really enjoyed that. Happy I read it. And just thought I would wrap up this vlog. So this week I finished my April TBR. I don't even know what I read actually during this vlog and what was during last week. Like, I feel like I've read so much in the last like week because I just needed to finish my TBR. Like, did I read Nevermore in this vlog? I think I read Song of Achilles in this vlog. I read Foundryside. I finished Dragon Keeper, and then I read all of The Unhoneymooners. I could be wrong. I might have read Nevermore the week before. But if I did read as much as what I've just said, then go me, because that's very unusual for me. But yeah, I started my May TBR off strong, and I'm hoping to carry that energy on. I actually have a book that I want to get back to that I will talk about in my next vlog. So, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff down below. And I will see you guys next time with a new video. Bye.